terrifying day an hour after the quake struck, Yellowstone's geysers erupted uncontrollably. Underground, Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming is a place of wonder. With more than 10,000 geysers, hot springs and steaming volcanic craters, there's always something gushing, flowing or bubbling. Scientists recently discovered a new surprise in Yellowstone. Incredibly, the earthquake that rocked Alaska affected underground activity in Yellowstone more than 2,000 miles, 3,100 kilometers, away, geologists at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City say. The quake had a major impact on several of the park's geysers. Geysers are jets of water that periodically shoot out of the ground. The park uses instruments to monitor 22 geysers around the clock. Of those, 8 changed their patterns in the weeks after the quake, records show. Some geysers, like Daisy Geyser, erupted more frequently in the weeks after the quake. Others, like Lone Pine Geyser, erupted less frequently. Researchers think that underground tremors emanating from Alaska loosened mineral deposits that normally regulate geysers' eruptions. The famous Old Faithful geyser was not affected at all. The earthquake also affected some of the park's hot springs. Some normally calm hot springs suddenly boiled. Normally clear hot springs turned murky. Last week, changes occurred at Yellowstone National Park's most famous hydrothermal area, the Upper Geyser Basin, where Old Faithful is located. Normally calm hot pools erupted 20 to 30 feet high. New thermal features appeared beneath the sidewalk. Parts of the basin were closed to the public. News of the changes made for great headlines, and they also reminded us that volcanic landscapes are dynamic in ever-changing places. Geyser Hill, across the Firehole River from Old Faithful, is home to dozens of hot springs, geysers and fumaroles. Careful observers noticed unusual behavior earlier this month at some of the normally calm hot pools. Some were spewing large amounts of water while others were boiling. Early this morning, a rare eruption of water from Ear Spring ejected rocks, coins, soda cans, and other man-made debris, including concrete blocks. Hot water still boils and bubbles from the spring, sometimes shooting up to 2 feet high. The orange to yellow bacterial mat around the spring has been killed by the hot water jets. Changes in Yellowstone's hydrothermal systems are common. Similar changes occurred at Norris Geyser Basin in 2003 when a new thermal feature formed, hot springs began spewing water, and rising ground temperatures caused vegetation to grow. Park officials decided to close the area for public safety, and the wooden boardwalk was eventually reconfigured to accommodate the changes in the thermal soil. For public safety, some boardwalks and trails in the Geyser Hill area are temporarily closed. Signs have been posted. For those visiting the area, Additional information is available at the Old Faithful Visitor Education Center during operating hours. Trails around Old Faithful remain open. While the outcome of the recent changes at Geyser Hill is still uncertain, Yellowstone National Park geologists are closely monitoring the situation. The area of thermally heated ground could expand, or a small hydrothermal eruption could occur, as happened at Pork Chop Geyser in 1989. We will continue to keep you updated on the changes as they occur. Previously, the situation in Yellowstone National Park has rocked the world again, with a new eruption from one of the world's most famous geysers, Old Faithful, seemingly unstoppable. It has sent a stream of hot waste that has damaged nearby sidewalks, raising environmental and pedestrian safety concerns. This morning, the Old Faithful geyser, famous for being used in battles and providing a natural spectacle for visitors, erupted with incredible force. The eruption sent a column of water, steam and geothermal material shooting more than 200 feet, 60 meters, high, creating a spectacular sight that also caused panic among onlookers. Several unlucky visitors were hit by the hot mud spray, causing minor injuries. Firefighters and park officials were immediately called in to provide assistance and secure the area. Environmental impacts and safety threats. Scientists from the United States Geological Survey, USGS, have expressed concern about a second eruption. They say the first eruption a few months ago should have warned them of the potential for greater geothermal activity beneath the surface. But instead of subsiding, the geyser has erupted more violently.